Welcome to Free Beer Friday, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Yep.
Hey, that one right there. Hello, guys. I'm your host.
That one?
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Camera one, camera two.
Yeah.
Camera
go.
one, camera two.
Look.
As always, Ben Easley with the Bearded Monk, right here off the Denton Square, on Free Beer Friday. Should I just say words? I'm just gonna say words. Chris Weiss.
You're good with it, man.
Pegasus City Brewery.
Thank you, sir.
Dallas.
Happy to be here with you.
Beer. Oh man, that was
I was
really
happy to be here
formal.
with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're back again, man.
Yeah, after the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, you are back again because
It's a big
been
time.
A year, man.
Yeah. We got we're hitting 1 year for the brewery the 19th.
Oh my gosh. Well,
it's been one of the longer years I've ever had, but it's been a really good year.
a lot of fun and a lot of hectic craziness.
A lot's happened in 1 year. I mean, an amazing amount of stuff has happened in 1 year.
Right on.
I mean, from opening our doors the same day, we opened our door for the tap room. We started distribution same day, April 19th. Going out, and back then I was the only salesperson, so it was a new thing for us.
We got to see you all the frickin' time, man.
I'm so happy to come up. This is always like, oh, I'm going to Denton. Yes, this is awesome. It's just,
yes, I get to party in Denton.
yeah, because I get to come up. I'm talking with you guys. We're going over to all locations around. I mean, all like Oak Street Draft House, going over to Denton County Brewing Company, going over to Backert and Bell. Getting to go see all those folks coming over. We've got the great folks in Midway. Denton has been really open arms as far as bringing the new brews in, which has been awesome because it's. I just love coming up here. We can park the car and just go see everybody and walk around. It's super friendly.
Right on.
And just go hang out. And it's a different thing than say being around DFW where you're having to drive everywhere and kind of rushing around. It's like this is much more comfortable. You can get a chance to speak with everybody. You want to be able to get that chance to talk with everyone.
Yeah.
Kind of see what's going on because that's what it's about. I mean, the whole thing is how do you make a business and how do you work with all your clients and everyone taking care of them. Like that relationship is the best part of it.
Right on indeed. Well, and if you can't have that conversation, you can't describe the beer, you can't talk about what's going on at the brewery. Yeah,
or with
really
you guys. Or what's happening here. I mean, it's always really interesting to hear what's happening in the city. When the way up, we were talking about what's happening with Mini Mall 1.
Yeah.
Because this is part of what Denton's about.
Right on. And that's always been fun is that you do have time to catch up in this town. You're right. That's really cool. Well, okay. Because I've said repeatedly that Denton is a very laid-back culture. I think everybody can agree with me on this. Yeah. That everybody's just kind of here to hang out. Yeah, everybody in our studio audience right now.
Yeah.
Can we get a laugh track or a clap track in here real quick? Oh my gosh,
just
every one of them, it's amazing. We'll cue that up for the next show.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I fell in love with this town is everybody's really cool and laid back and just wants to be.
Yeah.
And you just want to be with other people. You want to hang out. You want to know about what other folks are doing, what their passions are, what their life is.
You're not just, it's like you're building that because you get to know who's in the town and you make the connections and, coming around and catching up with everybody. I just love walking the town itself. That's one great part of it. But I said, getting to step in and sit down with the folks it's awesome and seeing what's happening and how much it's changed in the last few years. And I'm telling people all the time, I'm like one of the best marketing people for Denton as far as you need to go up there. I will say Denton needs to get more Airbnbs. So people can stay the night. Just take the train up. And
We're working on this.
Night. Yeah.
We're working on this. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, well, in fact, there's one that I know of right across the square. I think Jeff Young is going to be on the show next week.
On the other side, yeah.
And he was looking at that one. I won't name whose it is, but he's a cool cat, and his wife's awesome.
Oh, and we've been talking about. I might keep talking about having friends come up and just do a night here, take the train up, which is great because it's so easy to do, and then just stay the night and then go out the next day and check out what else is happening.
Right on.
Yeah.
See what further. What adventures you can get into on a different day. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So you had mentioned. Focusing on those relationships. What else have you learned in the first year of brewing or being a brewery? Because it is. I don't want to limit it to just brewing.
Right.
You do so much more. But
there's you. The things. It's been interesting, where we've built the relations. there's the other businesses, the other breweries that are around us. I mean, we're really fortunate. We're in a great location, the Dallas Brewery District. The other people who buy us, we've got Texas Ale Project, Community Brewing. We've got Petacolis, one of the early founders of the kind of Dallas brewery scene. And then we've got Noble Ray nearby. They're really close to us, and they're great folks. And then we've got the people over at the Bishop Cidercade.
Nice.
And, some people say, oh, you have all this competition around here. It's like, no, actually having all these businesses here, all of us are there. We've become a destination for people who want to come down and try something here and see something new and really make a day of coming around that area. If it wasn't for the fact we were all there, that we wouldn't have that much business coming down. We wouldn't be able to meet all those people. So that's just like in your own neighborhood. That's really been a neat thing to see.
Right on. Well, yeah, that's what so much of what we see here with all of the craft beer spots. Like,
exactly.
Right off the square.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, everyone can come by. They can go around, check everything out. And it makes people want to come out. There was, for a short time, some of the businesses weren't open. And when that happened, they're like, oh, you're really happy. You don't have a lot of competition going on. I was like, no, this really sucks because everyone's thinking the whole area is shut down. And so they're not coming.
Gotcha.
They're not coming down here. And so we didn't see as many people, which was really unfortunate. And things came back, and it's been great.
And now everybody's out.
Everyone's out again. Yeah, it's great again. And we just want to keep pushing that out there because it's we also work with a lot of businesses outside the area. I mean, we have a lot of the restaurants and such in the city come down and they bring their stuff down to the different breweries in the area, and people come down and they want to kind of do kind of say the beer trail of they can bike between all the locations there, which is great. I mean, it's really funny. You have people who they'll come down, they'll take the train down, then they'll get on one of those rental bikes that everyone kind of complains about, but it's kind of it works.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the square right now.
Oh, you have them? Yeah, that here, yeah. They'll get on the rental bikes. They'll go on around a rental bike to each one of the breweries, and then they'll Uber home, which is perfect.
This is ingenious.
Oh, it's the best.
This is ingenious.
Yeah.
Guys, we can do this on the square.
We
can totally do this down here.
Yeah, this is where I say, bring more people up here. That's what I say. Get more Airbnbs, more places people can stay overnight here, and that way they can just, they can bike around, they can get back to where they're going to, and then they can train back. It's awesome.
That's so easy. Good call. All right, maybe we should make, weekend packages.
Oh.
That would be fun.
It would kill it.
Well, okay, so you talk about all these other people you work with. Do you want to go into everything that's happening this week?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot happening. But yeah.
You've got a list, man.
Yeah, we actually have a printed list because I couldn't memorize all this stuff.
This is awesome. So you're doing where most people do their anniversaries in-house. They want to bring everybody in. You're doing your anniversary just everywhere across DFW. This
we
really
want to
cool.
go out. I mean, we really want to go out and see everybody.
Right on.
We recognize also it's a big area, but we also want to go out and we really want to thank everybody we've worked with in our first year by doing special events with them.
Right on.
We want to be. We're always about everyone we work with. It's a partnership, and it's one that benefits everybody. We're not if we can't help them. Then why are we there?
Fair enough.
It's not just we're not there just for this. Go in there. We want to get this one on to get this beer in there from one time. We talk when we go out and talk with them. We're like, hey, what's going on down the road? We want to talk what we can do and what things we can. Can we do pairing nights? Can we do a dinner night? Can we do some special events? But not just to do an event, but can we really do this is fun where we can bring both things together, restaurants and the beer. Doing the beer and food pairings. Awesome stuff. People really enjoy those. It's really memorable.
Oh yeah,
and I feel like
something completely different. Isn't it?
And we can, they're going to be, we can have a night that they're going to be talking about later on, and I love that kind of stuff when they come back and they say, "I remember you guys being out there. That was such a fun night. We had such a great time. Love being over this place, and all of it was just, great fun memories for them." And when they come back, and that's one of the things that's really kind of fulfilling for us is we hear that later on from them. We're like, "Oh, that was awesome." We didn't even realize how much fun people were, how much they were enjoying it. Hearing this afterwards, you're like, this is great.
When they roll back in, it's
oh
yeah, hey, right on. We did a good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah, but
Very cool.
we're doing a lot.
Okay.
Tonight's the first night. We're over at Dr. Jekyll's over in Pantego. For the people who don't know, it's South Arlington.
I feel really bad. I still have not been over there.
It's a really cool spot.
I keep hearing that. It's really awesome.
Yeah, their roots are homebrew. That's where they were kind of they were the homebrew headquarters of South Arlington, Mansfield, and Pantego. Kind of went over to being now they're a destination spot to go try some really great beers. They've got great food over there. it's a really fun location, and it's just something that I think is unique.
Okay.
The people there, great folks to work with, and I'll say like they're really picky, but in a great way. I mean, they're going to be like, you know what? They'll tell you like, not so much, or like this is awesome. And when they tell you, they're not just blowing smoke at you.
Right on.
It's really cool.
Right on.
So yeah, we've got some guys there tonight. So if anyone's in that area, I'd say like go hang out there, go talk to Joel, who's he's our guy out there, and take care of folks tonight. So have a fun time with him, and then like we have on Saturday we're doing a pint night with Toots Pizzeria. They're over in the West End, down in Dallas. They were one of the early adopters with us. We've been on with those guys for a great time, and they're great partners. We're actually doing some stuff with them also around Cinco de Mayo. They're doing a big festival in the West End of Dallas, and we're working with those guys on that as well. Again, it's the kind of thing like we're partners. We work with them all the time. Yeah,
right on, right on.
So they got some really fun stuff happening with that. And it's like they're just doing some really interesting things over there. Some really fun stuff. Guitars and Growlers. They're over in Richardson, and what a spot that is.
Yeah.
Like, it's in this really unassuming space, but you go and you're like, what the heck is in here? It's a hidden gem.
And it just blows your mind when you walk in.
And from they actually came to us before they even opened up. They're like, hey, we tried your stuff. We really enjoy it. We want it at our place.
Right on.
So yeah, the Guitars and Growlers folks are really cool, and we do a lot with them. They're just fun folks.
Cool.
Yeah,
and talk about music focus and
beer
focus.
No,
they would fit in really well in Denton.
Well, and I mean, and they're doing stuff that's not just like, I mean, it's not just like any band. I mean, they're doing a lot of jazz, doing a lot of like some real blues, some bluegrass.
Right on.
So not something you see everywhere too. That's
Excellent.
what's really cool about it. And one of the classics, Londoner. So Londoner Colleyville, we're doing a gig with those guys.
Nice.
And then we've got Wednesday night, the big night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've heard about this. I think
I've heard about this one. Yeah.
So the big doubleheader with Bearded Monk, Denton County Brewing Co.
And our buddies over at Denton County.
Yeah.
Nice.
And just looking to have like that great exchange in the parking lot there. The beer highway
of us just going back and forth getting different beers at each spot.
That's one thing I've always loved about that. It's kind of like, I mean, I feel like it should be just that little park. It should be a park now, not a parking lot. It should be a park.
I love that. I could get like AstroTurf and just
lay
it
roll
out.
it across. Friday night, 5 o'clock, the turf just rolls, and you come out there and you're like, "Hey, get some chairs. Maybe some beach volleyball later on. Who knows?" But
that's Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing of like you guys were one of the first places. The first day we came up here, you and Denton County Brewing were the first two.
Right on.
So we love with that, and then Denton County Brewing. We always joke like Seth and Jen. We talk about like we're in the same graduating class for beer. They opened a week after we did.
That's crazy.
1 week, and we kind of met because we were in the same article they did Dallas Morning News Guide Live did a story, and we were in the same
breweries of the year. That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The 7 new breweries, and we were all in that. And then Seth was down over at Luck, one of the places over in Trinity Groves in South Dallas or West Dallas, and stopped by, and he and Jen stopped by our place on the way back and just struck up a great conversation, and it's been magical ever since.
Right on. Well, and even tonight, like they were all hanging out over at the Monk.
Yeah.
So we can try the new beers and
right.
hang out. And then they've got Travis from Intrinsic over at their place.
Yeah.
And they've made like a special pizza at Almost Famous.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that afterwards. Yeah.
I want to get some pizza.
Yeah, and the Intrinsic guys, great guys. I mean, we went out with those guys. I was saying to Travis tonight, it's like I always love coming out there because it's like the little island out there in Garland where you can go, and they've got the great beers, they've got the great barbecue going on. It's in this it's kind of a little sleepy part of town, but it's a really cool square. I mean, I hope to see more happening on that square.
Right on.
I mean, look at here and what's happened with this.
Right.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
I'd love to see.
If you guys aren't out here right now, the weather is perfect. I don't know.
And
a little muggy, but
a lot of people out.
It's overcast. Yeah, everybody's out.
It's great. Yeah, that's always really fun.
Eating food.
Yeah, people walking around seeing
like
stuff.
you guys. You're eating.
Yeah.
I think they were a little weirded out that I pointed out.
Sorry. It's kind of like, I don't think that's nice. But yeah, I mean, like that's why I say, like, Intrinsic was a great place to go out there. If you're heading out in the west and the east side of town, it's like there they are. They're doing all this stuff. They do some great experimental beers, which is really fun stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing I was like going out to the place like, hey, you want to try this one? It's like because you get to try something new.
Yeah. Want to try it out?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to try it out, right?
Yeah. Okay, so what else is going on?
So let's see. We got a pint. Same Wednesday night. We're doing Craft and Growler. One of the old school growler houses over by
Nice.
Fair Park.
Yep.
Todd and
God,
Robert, and the
that's
guys
a
over there. You know,
Sweet place, man.
Yep, and great location again. They're buy a whole bunch of stuff over there. So like grab a Sofa King pizza from Pizza Lounge, and then bring that over to Craft and Growler.
Nice.
It's a great combo. Thursday night we're doing we call it our real anniversary. So the 19th is actually when we opened up, and so we're going to be over at Craft Beer Cellar, which is over in Lakewood.
Nice.
That's super awesome place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel bad. So I haven't been there. We've talked multiple times and gotten to hang out, but I haven't gotten to go over there and check it out.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd say, like there's a set of stores around the DFW area. They're just great places to go to. Like if you want to, yeah, exactly. They're the gem of the neighborhood. And like Craft Beer Cellar in the whole like Lakewood, East Dallas area. Mm-hmm. That's a destination there, no question.
Right on.
You can go try some great stuff on tap, and then the beer selection they've got as far as like on shelf, their bottle and can collection is crazy. And they're getting stuff. They do a lot of love for Dallas. They get some stuff from around town as well. But they do a big show for Dallas, no question.
Okay, right on.
And great folks. Yeah.
What else happening?
Same night we're doing that. We're also over at Luck, like we were talking about, the guys in Trinity Grove, the best beer pairings in DFW.
Right on.
Girl Scout cookies and beer, donuts and beer, tamales
and
beer.
beer.
Yeah, one of my favorites. I mean, we started doing some little pairings in our tap room just for the fun of it as well. I mean, nothing on their scale, but because they've just got. I mean, Daniel, who's the chef over there, does great. I still go back to his brisket chili. It was like one of the best chilies I've ever had.
Well, that's so Jeff keeps coming up.
Yeah.
He'll come.
Yeah.
Do some work in Denton or just come hanging out and wants to get a beer. And he's mentioned that multiple times. Like, yeah, dude, we need to do a pairing up here. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh,
like bring that mobile kitchen up and do
their
some
offsite stuff is killer.
Right on.
They do great stuff. Yeah, we've had them over in front of our place. Mm-hmm. They're doing like brisket tacos and a bunch of other stuff. Such good stuff.
Ooh, that would be good.
I say, I mean, they do stuff that pairs so well with beers.
Right on. On. Well, they're so beer focused.
They are. I mean,
even in house,
there's
beer. Such a focus on beer.
They do think of no beer more than 75 miles from their store.
Right on.
They always have a thing of like that we're always going to be bringing in new stuff because we want to bring new things in to the people who come to our place.
Right on.
So they really want to show people what's happening, which is that's a great thing.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that's building craft beer culture like very few others do. As far as like a non-brewery, I mean, that's amazing stuff.
Yeah, for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, restaurant bar.
But
they've got quite a few taps.
They're a craft beer house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a craft beer house, and they do great stuff.
Right on.
I mean, like the first time we went there, they actually did. They also make beer ice cream.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they do think of they'll take the beers, they reduce them down, and they mix them into a custard-based ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah, they took.
I've never had this before.
It's really cool stuff. Yeah.
Okay, right on.
They did our Easy Porter, the 6th floor Easy Porter. They did that as a reduction and put that in.
That'd be perfect.
And then they did the Cannoneer, the Bold Amber as well.
Nice.
Super
that would
tasty
be
stuff.
Perfect.
And they do it every once in a while. It's not all the time, but it's one of those things that's like beer ice cream. Never thought of that.
I'm really coming for beer ice cream. I'm looking at you guys.
Jeff, Daniel, you hearing
We're
this?
Coming for that. Yeah. All right, so what else we got going
on? So then we got over at Brew City over in Euless.
Right on.
Yeah, another great bottle shop, another place like we're talking
also
about.
has a Denton tie.
Yep.
They've got a black tie. They've got a spot a little bit further north in town.
Yeah.
And
then Checkered Pass Winery, which it sounds a little counterintuitive, but Checkered Pass Winery down in the Cedars neighborhood of South Dallas, one of the older neighborhoods of the city of Dallas, they actually bought our first keg of beer. Our very first keg.
Really?
Yep. So, I mean, Checker Pass has a place in our heart. They were the ones who jumped out on that. They put our 6th floor porter on tap at the brew house or at the winery.
Man.
And they were doing it as a nitro. And
at a winery?
At a winery,
This is awesome. This is really awesome.
They're like, we have a little something different for those people who come in and, if somebody comes in, couples come in and not everyone is always a wine person, they're like, hey, you know what? we've got something really good for you
Yeah.
too.
I mean, is that any weirder than us having a wine selection or Wine Squared having a beer selection?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So you got something for everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, we do that with so like Steve's Wine Bar in town.
Okay. Yeah.
We've been on tap with those guys, and we've been doing the 9-volt Belgian, the DPL Belgian Tripel as well.
God, what a great beer too, man.
Yeah, and
And that beautiful bottle.
yeah, that matte black bottle, yeah,
Yeah.
and it just fits in with what they're doing. It's like Steve and his wife and I sat down, we're talking about it. I was like, this would be awesome stuff. It's like something different to do,
right in.
something different to do, but something more for all the people that come in and they want to try something different.
Perfect.
We're having that, like say, checker pass on the Friday, and then on Saturday we're doing a crawfish boil in front of the brewery over there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday, people want to come down to Dallas for a little crawfish boil, see some action on that. Do the counter commute.
Go down there and hang out in Dallas.
Yeah, I can give people good Airbnbs down there.
Nice.
I know a bunch of places down there.
There are a
really
bunch of
cool places.
Airbnbs available in Dallas.
Yep, come down for that. We'll do a little cultural swap.
I like this. We need Denton ambassadors.
Right,
if anybody's
exactly.
watching.
We should do some some ping pong diplomacy.
Ooh, I like that.
Bring it down. Come down back, and we'll bring people back up here. And I mean, there's some great locations down there if you want to come hang out for the night, and then do a little more on Sunday, and then head back up here on Sunday on the train.
I love that idea.
Yeah,
I really love that idea.
it's some really fun stuff.
Take a staycation weekend down in Dallas.
Exactly. It's you get down there quick, you get to have fun. It's so you can get around really easy. It's do like Ubers and such. It's super easy to get around for that.
Right on. Yeah.
And then come back up here.
And then come back and come
Yep.
home and do some more drinking.
Yeah.
All right.
We should have like a package.
Ooh, I like this.
You
A
start
2-weekend
you start
getaway.
you start in Denton. You go over to Bearded Monk and Denton County Brewing. You were shuttled over to the train. You take the train
Oh
down.
boy. Yeah.
We'll hook up the whole thing in Dallas. So people want to come down to Dallas. We'll make sure that everything's set up down there, where to stay, how to get around,
Nice.
and then come back in the train and have the shuttle back over.
Oh, I like that.
And they wrap back up.
Wait, okay, so on the other side, we do have this nice, big, beautiful new convention center.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little far away, but they've got shuttles that run down to the square all the time. So
You should expand it
opposite
out.
side,
Expand it out.
yeah, why not?
Make it more part of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You come up from Dallas. We'll get you here. We'll get the shuttle to come pick you up, take you to your room.
Right,
Sleep
exactly.
it off for a little bit. Come back out.
Well, I was big about the thing of pedicabs.
We had pedicabs for a while.
That's
I'm not quite sure what happens.
That's super fun stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, pedicabs are on the square. I mean, going around here,
Yeah.
going around, just like because it's so easy to reach stuff that's nearby. I mean, it's very easy to get around. That's always
Everything
fun
is
stuff.
so darn walkable, too.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Everybody is texting me right now. The party's getting started back at the Monk, apparently.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
good.
Well-
Looking forward to that because we go back. We've got some for a few very lucky folks. We've
Right.
got some the first anniversary glasses. These are limited release glasses, so you come on down. We'll have.
Beautiful glasses. Beautiful glasses.
I will say schwanky would be a word I'd use.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Very schwanky.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, and so you've got a couple of these you're going to give
We've
away.
got 6 of these we're gonna give away.
Oh!
That's for tonight. I'll say
First 6 people tonight.
Yeah, the first 6 people tonight.
Okay,
This
cool.
is this is kind of the teaser night, and then back again on Wednesday when we come back up here and do
For the big party.
the double header.
Yep.
Bringing a bunch more for that, but just like so tonight, if you want to kind of see a precursor of what's going on,
Nice.
come back over here, and we'll have we brought 3 beers tonight to share with everybody.
Right here.
Yep.
And it's called Free Beer Friday for a reason.
Which is that's a theme.
You're going to give away free beer. Okay. Yeah. What are our top 3?
So
that
the
we're
3
giving
we've
away
got
today?
tonight, we've got the Black Magnolia.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Again, which we were drinking
I
here
know this is a
tonight.
problem.
Yeah. Oops. Broken glass. Yeah. So really nice. It's Winter Farmhouse, light, nice tartness on it
Mm-hmm.
with great earthy tones. So kind of a stone fruit on the tail end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Great, still a light drinking beer.
Yeah, this
so
isn't real aggressive at all, is it?
No, super
Yeah.
easy drinking on that, which is kind of thing of again we're always about very sessionable, easy drinking beers. That's where it goes. The whole thing of we start out from day one. The idea is porch approved beers. We want to be something
Right
where
on. Right on.
we want to be on every porch in Denton, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Including, well, like Sanford's been doing the porch hangs at
Mm-hmm.
his house. Yeah. Gets a DJ and a couple of comedians
you go.
to hang out. And there's a crowd of people sitting on his front porch.
Yeah. And that's like kind of like our guiding theme is that. I mean, every beer we're doing is something where it's you can see this in being like every porch, regardless of if it's sitting on a couple of spools or it's got some fancy chairs. If it's like design within reach versus like the stuff you bought at the flea market. every porch is round.
You want this beer?
You want to have this beer.
Perfect.
Here. That's the idea.
Perfect.
That's where we start from.
Okay, so what are our other two?
So the other two. So we have the Dutch over Texas double.
Oh yeah, that's
so. This is our take on a Belgian style double. Really nice. A little bit higher ABV. A little bit, kind of a medium ABV on that one. Really great notes on this one. I mean, it's a classic double. Just a little bit drier because we always do things so it's not going to be too sweet.
Super sugar, yeah.
Yeah, and just really nice, really well balanced. You're going to have that caramel, a little bit of the caramel in the nose. Then you're going to have the dates and the fig taste in the body. It's a great, tasty beer.
Makes me think of ice cream.
Yeah, there's a couple things with that. Yeah, I was there's another
working on that one.
Yeah, we're working on that one for the extra special beer which we had earlier. But we'll talk. We'll
Nice.
get that in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one we're trying out tonight, or bringing in people for tonight, is our new one for coming into this great spring weather and getting into summer. So the Woofus. A lot of people are going, "What the heck's the Woofus?"
Oh yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I didn't know the story behind it.
It's a Dallas landmark. It's back from the original State Fair Park.
Yeah.
When it was the host of the 1936 World's Fair, and also Texas Centennial. So. Again, anyone out there, history, 1936 was important, 100 years for Texas. Okay. Let's just talk about that. But that whole park was built for that. And one of the statues down there is the Woofus. And it's just, I think it was somebody with a great sense of humor put this up. It was kind of off where like all the animal barns are. It's a kind of a chimera. It's this classic Art Deco. It's a gorgeous architecture style. Super
just
streamlined,
very angled.
Yeah, great lines to it.
Yeah.
But the Woofus is it has the body of a pig, head of a lamb, classic Texas Longhorn horns, wings of a duck, and tail of a turkey. So it's just like this crazy thing.
This amalgam animal.
Yeah, this great chimera animal that is smack dab in the middle of this great Art Deco architecture and done in its own great style. It's an awesome piece. From a long time ago, I was like, this is so absurd and funny. I just love it. And when I was talking with Will and Adrian, the two co-founders of the company, we started talking about like beers we want to do and what do we want to name them, because all of our beers tie back to Texas and Dallas and landmarks in history.
Right on.
So every one of those ties back to that in some way. Mm-hmm. And I said, at some point I really want to do a Woofus. It was like, it's fun to say. It's a hilarious story. One of the things was that the Woofus actually disappeared. It was supposedly damaged, and they took it down, and then it just disappeared for like 20 plus years.
Uh-huh.
And somebody in 1998, they actually had it recommissioned and redid it and brought it back. And now you can see it anytime you go to State Fair. You go over again around where like the animal sheds are and such. So there's this great pillar with the Woofus on top of it.
Yeah. And
it's something when you see it, it's just something like, I had no idea, and I can't unsee this. It's awesome. It's really fun. So this beer, the Woofus, we call it it's a North Texas common.
No, it also disappeared.
It did.
Did they? Do we want to talk about why it really disappeared?
The rumor, the story is that some of the city fathers and mothers thought it was not proper, was a bit too pagan for the city of Dallas, and therefore that it was damaged and disappeared, never to come back again.
Yeah, we don't want this
we can't have this up there. Fortunately, again, I think it's a great story of the statue, and somebody decided to bring it back so that it's up there again and people can enjoy it. And there should be something with this. They should actually like dress up a goat as a Woofus and have it walking around Fair Park.
Oh, that'd be fun.
It'd be hilarious, yeah.
Okay, but this is such an interesting
beer.
Yeah. This beer is the same concept.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's an amalgam of styles here. So for people who don't know, a common style is often referred to as a California common.
Mm-hmm.
This is a beer where it's some characters of it. It's definitely it's a higher mash temp. Part of it. It's some people refer to it as a steam beer.
Mm-hmm.
We use both an ale and a lager yeast in this, and with that, doing the lager yeast, so it's fermenting at a higher temperature than lagers are designed for. But that lager then gives it characteristics of the beer that are really interesting. I mean, very interesting and tasty. There is some wheat beer there, so it's a characteristic of a wit.
Nice.
There's a little bit of a Kolsch in there as well. So these things all come together for this great beer.
A super animal.
Yeah, super
you
animal,
would.
exactly. Yeah, super organism. We brought it out in the tap house, and it's been the most popular beer in the tap room right now. It's been
Right on.
going crazy. People really enjoy it, and we've been having great fun with it. And we always get to tell the story of the Woofus, which I enjoy. It's fun. It's a really, I think people coming into the springtime are really going to enjoy this one when it's out.
Can we commission an artist to make us a Woofus for the party? That's a real short call.
That's a short one.
Man, that would be fun, though.
Who do you know?
Well, there's an art show going on right now.
Hey, Denton Artists, I understand there's a lot of people in the college up here. Talk to this guy over here.
Yeah. We're going to talk some. Well, so tonight is the art show pop-up.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we can go back and bug
That's
some
true,
artists.
right. Yeah, we do have that going on. Yeah.
Who wants to make a Woofus?
Who wants
for
to do
next
Woofus
week?
up here? Yeah. Woofus Pinata.
Oh, my gosh. That would be hilarious.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've got a problem.
You're a little flat. You're a little empty.
I'm dry.
Yeah.
You want to go do some drinking?
We need to bring some people in. We've got these 3 great beers tonight, and then we have another one coming out in the near future. We've got this Imperial Porter.
Ooh.
Some folks. We had a number of really good folks over at the Beer Monk tonight. So Seth from Denton County Brewing. We had Travis from Intrinsic. Gentleman from I'm trying to think. Was there one of the guys from
Unlawful Assembly?
Unlawful Assembly.
Kate
One of the
was
guys
there
from Four Corners.
Yeah.
It was definitely a meeting of the minds around beer. It was a nice.
That was a lot of
nice
fun to
group.
just
Yeah, it was.
sit back and watch.
See everybody there. Yeah.
Dude, and everybody dug it.
Yep, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was really good. And it's like makes me happy always. Love seeing people enjoying it, and so looking to when we're bringing it out and breaking that up here very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, this is awesome. All right, let's go do some drinking. Let's share some
Folks,
beer with these people.
People come on in. We're waiting for you.
Yeah, come join us. And if you can't make it up here, we're going to go back to Denton County and Bearded Monk and party it up.
Yeah, we'll be over there. And again, next Wednesday.
And then,
Next
Wednesday is the big party.
The big one.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is awesome.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Thank you again.
I always
I figured
appreciate
we should finish with
We
a
always do.
handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guys, thank you for joining us on Free Beer Friday, and we
Yep.
will see you again next week, if not tonight or
We'll see you tonight
Wednesday.
or next Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Right on. Have a great weekend, guys.
Thanks, guys. Very
See ya.
much appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.